Aren't you too old for a flat top, sir?
How are you, ma'am?
Can I help you with something?
Oh, no, thanks.
To inspect the building or something?
Well, yeah, we're inspecting everything.
Okay, I don't want to be on the...
Oh, it's okay. Just keep on going by and then, you know.
No.
Are you going now?
I'm
on
doing-
video, just to let you know.
You are? That's awesome. Do you know I'm being criminally prosecuted for taking a picture in a courthouse? So
Really?
Can I get your card in the court file room protecting a dad looking at his file? And I was filming police misconduct and I'm being prosecuted.
She's looking like, oh my God. Hey, now mind you, I got arrested for filming that info. Hey, look, let's go in this civil courthouse real quick. That's a courthouse too.
Cool. We're seeing Joaquin Valley, Tulare County Cop Watch. Into film, Nate Skates, 182.
Those kind of go through. Or actually, they just go molds. They're not so they don't.
Tell me when it goes, you know. Hey, you see my pictures, but they got my pictures there.
Hold up, I gotta put my stuff back in my darn pocket.
Hey, excuse me. Excuse me.
Snack machines. Bathrooms.
What's that?
Hey,
Yeah, second floor. I need to talk before.
Good, I'm just making sure it's out here on control. I know you said every time I come in here, it's
Well, we have to let our sergeants know.
when I come around.
Dude, just put the law down.
Hey, did you hear it? Thank you. He said he said that one more time. He said that one more time.
Yeah, you heard me. We have to let our control know when you're here.
When who's here?
When you're here.
Why is that?
Well, they've had problems with them there. So I'm just doing what my sergeants told me to do.
He called and said they're allowed to film, so just act calm like I am.
Okay.
Boy, he's not red as a tomato. Boy, he's been getting redder and redder. Hey, what I was gonna say. Hey, y'all called the control room and said what though? That we were filming, that illegal?
In your personal opinion, sir, do you think that what they're doing to this man is right or wrong?
Oh, setting up.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
No, I just work here for provide security for the building.
Are we allowed to film y'all?
Do you know if we're allowed to?
Yeah.
What about?
But again, Mr. Dixon, we've talked about this, so you know how it works.
Call me sir. Don't call me Vaughn.
Hey, we should be able to film here too.
There you go. I feel like Destiny Child. Say my name, say my name.
You got people coming all over the world coming to see you. Shit. They got it all wrong. They got it all wrong. You know what I mean?
They think I'm a mon- They pay me to be like a monster and I'm doing this and doing that.
Where they got your picture at? Where they got your picture? Let's go see. Let's go see into film picture.
Look, big into film right there. Wow. Schoolyard. I ain't gonna lie to you. My picture in like 3-4 courthouses down here. He watching this kitchen. He watching this.
Yeah, just record it on the employees.
We had it 3 years.
How you doing, ma'am? Hey, that's a good smile.
He got the Street Fighter haircut.
No, Guile.
What is it? Which one?
Guile.
You have to like this same food.
The one with the Air Force plane, the Army plane.
Lord, what do you do?
Yeah.
But if I do, I'll
What do you do on this side?
Aren't you too old for a flat top, sir?
They said they have like all the control room every time I come around. What's that monster?
Up here we got cool areas, I think. Everybody's on their best behavior because they got the call. We'll see, though. We'll see if it reached everybody.
Public employees in here. See, look, see how that folder just whoop, you whip it out and get what you need. Bam, schoolyard. Attorney pickup.
We just film public officials in our public buildings. See where our tax dollars are going.
Get a name change, you feel me? Name change. You wanna change your gender? I already know I change your gender, it's for y'all country.
Where's she going? She has a customer.
Fee waiver package, so you feel me, they try to get you, they try to get you to get your discrimination. Fee waiver.
You could. Anybody could record anybody. I know I seen you recording when you was walking in, huh?
Alright, what are you guys?
Thank you for practicing and for doing it. We'll just go out and record it in federal installations, public lobbies and buildings and stuff, ask questions, where our tax dollars, you know. We record police, we do cop watching, make sure they don't shoot people. We'll go out and record. Some sunshine, we record everywhere.
At least she's taking care of customers. The one lady got up and walked away.
It's a courtroom, I'm in here. Excuse me.
Look at this guy, he has his arms up in the air.
He tried to stop.
This is the courtroom. How are you, ma'am?
Can I help you with something?
Oh, no, thanks.
To inspect the building or something?
Well, yeah, we're inspecting everything.
Okay, I don't want to be on the.
Oh, it's okay, just keep on going by and then, you know.
No, that's fine. But I don't need to be on the camera.
I was in the court file room protecting a dad with this file, and I was filming police misconduct claiming custody.
Wow.
So did you just get the judge's permission to do this?
No. We are activists, and this is what we do. We report public defense for the First Amendment.
My name is Susan Bassey, and I'm on the Free Press Tracker. If you look on
Do you have a pen
freepresstracker.us.
to write down our channels?
You should write that, you should write that down.
We are on YouTube.
Do you guys have cards or anything?
I do, but I ran out. We left them in the.
So do you know what's going on in here?
I don't.
The agency that disciplines judges, there's a lawyer who has sued them for wasting taxpayer money. And right now they've done a demur, which means to throw it out. And they are arguing about whether we have a right to prosecute judges. It's a very important case.
Wow.
And so it was very exciting to watch all that. And
How long has it been going on?
it's been going on for an hour, our oral argument. It was a tentative ruling.
Nice,
Now,
nice.
is it gonna be continued, or are they making a decision
The
today?
judge will have to make a decision.
Today?
He might submit it. Can I take all of your pictures?
Yes.
Sure. It's good.
Okay, I might have more charges in Sacramento. When
No,
this
you
gets
won't.
done.
No, you won't.
Can I give you my email or?
Go ahead and tell it to our
Okay, it's gilroybassi@gmail.com.
Spell it out, you know.
Gilroy, like the city, Gilroy. My last name is Bassi, BASSI, That's S like Sam, S like Sam. And my phone number is 86421. You guys are awesome.
Awesome work. Good job.
We have
Nice to meet you.
We have YouTube channels, and what we do is we go out and fight for the First Amendment, because we fight for the Amendment every day. I have subscribers. He has.
What is the name of your channel?
My channel, Salmon Transparency. Just
I
type in
see
Salmon.
you.
Yes, that's
Wait,
awesome. That's awesome. Tulare County Cop Watch right there. That's into film. This guy just flew in from New Jersey
Okay,
yesterday.
wait, here, I need you guys all back together.
Okay.
Into film. Get over here,
All right, let's
bro.
get in.
Get over here.
So I'm standing outside the courtroom.
Get over here,
in
girl.
Sacramento.
You're with us today. Get over here.
I'm standing outside the courtroom outside Sacramento where they are fighting for transparency over judge crime. And this is a group fighting for that. May I see the back of your shirts, please?
I don't
I don't have a shirt on for me.
We'll tell you our channel.
Tell me your channel.
That's Wolfie Glad Entire channel.
Wolfie Gladly, accountability inspector on YouTube.
San Joaquin Valley Transparency.
The letter N, the number 2, FILM, into film.
All one word.
All one word.
This is the lawyer right now that is working on the CJP transfer. His name is Pat.
We are First Amendment activists.
Oh,
And we go out and record in public and make sure they don't violate anybody's rights. My name is David. I have a YouTube channel called San Joaquin Valley Transparency.
Oh, great. Hi, how you doing?
I wish you luck today, man.
Thank you.
Everything goes well.
Yeah, well, I think
happening right now? They're on recess?
the judge in another case.
So this is your attorney, man?
Under
No,
submission,
not my
meaning
attorney, I'm me.
look at everything again and look at the
So what is he here? What is he doing?
He's arguing, he's suing the CJP for not just.
No, the judge will review what we argued today and decide whether to change his tentative decision or not. He issued a tentative decision. And went against it actually on the First Amendment issues. So we'll see what he does.
They're trying to take the First Amendment away. Every day they're doing something.
Well, this case involves the First Amendment, at least the first cause of action, but it's a little more precise. There's a California constitutional provision that the voters and the legislature enacted in 2004, Proposition 59. It's Article 3(1)(b) of the California Constitution, or Article 1, I'm getting mixed up. Anyway, it says that the public has a right of access to information about how public agencies conduct themselves and whether they're doing their job or not. And the Commission on Judicial Performance its task is to monitor judges and to guard against judicial corruption. And one of the things that it does under its rule and policy is it gets information about judges that possibly have committed crimes. And the Commission claims it has the right to not refer that information to the prosecutor. So the Commission can decide that a judge who commits crimes will not be prosecuted because it suppresses the information. The Commission has a policy declaration 4.2 which lays out a procedure for what the Commission does when it receives information from the public that maybe a judge committed crimes. And there's been public criticism for going back several years that to the Commission that the Commission does not refer judge crime to the prosecutors. Okay. And the Commission in response in August 2017 denied that. They said, we've made referrals on multiple occasions. So all we said here today was, show us the data. Show us the numbers. And they said, oh, well, that's confidential. Not confidential.
Public information.
You know, now if you think about it, there is a confidentiality as to investigations. If someone's being criminalized, if a judge is being investigated, that information does remain confidential. But we're talking strictly about statistics. For the past 20 years, Commission, how many times have you referred a judge to the Attorney General or to a district attorney for criminal prosecution? You said you've done it multiple times. We can only find, after scouring public records, we can only find one instance where there's an indication that the Commission made a referral. Only one. And that's Judge Dancer, PANSCR, back in 2004.
2004, 2019.
Yeah.
That's 15 years.
Yeah. And interestingly, if you look at California compared to other states, for example, New York or even Alabama, you see in those states, judges get prosecuted. Here they don't. It's extremely rare.
Between us, we have about 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. Your words are extremely valuable to our channel. We look for people like you every day. We go on report public officials, police committing crimes and not answering up to these things.
Yeah.
And so I just want to say I am so happy that we walked in here today. So happy that we spoke to the lady that walked out. So happy to speak to you and hear your words and find out what truly is going on.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, and let me just tell you what started this all for me as an attorney. I've been an attorney for almost 35 years. I had a case involving a mobile home park owned by seniors, and we had a crooked judge. And what did he do? There was these rich people that wanted to buy the park. I filed lawsuits to stop that. We disqualified the judge, Judge Moss, because we knew he was biased against us. And we filed for what's called a temporary restraining order, a TRO, to stop the sale. Judge Moss was disqualified. What did he do? He was on vacation. He called in from vacation and stopped our TRO. Then he put himself back on the case. Wow. And then 4 hours later, the deed recorded it, and the seniors lost millions in real estate equity. And Judge Moss says nobody asked him to call in.
You guys hear
How
that
can it
injustice?
be, if you're a judge, you've been disqualified, we all know what disqualified means. You've been disqualified. You're not on the case anymore. You're not on the team. You can't compete, whatever, you're disqualified. You don't get to self-requalify. Hey, I hereby declare I'm just disqualified. And, I mean, it insults the intelligence to say, this judge to say, under oath, nobody contacted me and asked me to call in at precisely the right time while I was on vacation, on a case not in my court on which I was disqualified.
They don't know why they said no.
Yeah. And so we took this judge crime to the commission and to the attorney general. Neither one of them have done anything. Nothing. Except to condone it and say that it's okay, essentially. It's all.
We're going to spread your word.
Yeah, awesome.
I mean,
What was your name again, sir?
Patrick Evans.
Patrick
The
Evans.
people in California need to understand, and I'm sorry to say this, but we have extreme corruption in this state with judges. And we have a commission on judicial performance that's doing nothing about it. And we have an attorney general that's doing nothing about it. In fact, it's worse than that. They're actively supporting judge crime. They've given the green light to judge crime. You're a judge in California, you have a license to steal.
And they're also what they're also doing now is they're not supposed to stop filming in courthouses, only in the courtroom, and they're not allowing us. In courthouses all over down California, they're not letting us, violating our rights, arresting us.
Is this Federal City Hall?
A lot of us have been arrested for
Federal City Hall?
violations.
Federal City Hall building? What is it?
What's
the name of this building?
That's why we're doing what we're doing, and we have a voice. We have a powerful voice.
Civil courthouse, okay. Alright guys, we're at the civil courthouse and we're learning a lot about Sacramento.
He's a good judge, he's nothing to do with the nefarious bad things I'm talking about. He's here to decide legal issues that come out of it. And I respect the time he spent on the case. We see what decision he makes.
So the woman that recently had a vacation,
Yeah, she's the attorney.
she has our channel. She knows where to find us. You guys find us.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
If you want to know where our channels are, where you can find us, you can watch what we do. Maybe you guys can, maybe you can comment and let us give us money.
What's the channel?
I'm on. That's his channel. That's his security. You may have even seen our channel on YouTube. We're classified and rights recorded together.
Well, see, that's an interesting thing. You have the attorney general, which I think we've proven. The attorney general who does nothing about it except to allow it. At the same time, the attorney general, if you read the news, and you guys are probably aware, there was this recent law that said information about police that had engaged in bad behavior, domestic violence, what have you, that information had to be released to the public. The attorney general fought that.
Right.
He lost.
And then his channel.
And you know, people talk about the blue line.
San Joaquin Valley.
The judges,
He has over 100,000.
the prosecutors, they all stick together. And then when one of them does something bad, they all cover for it. Now I say all, that's not really fair because there's a lot of good judges and people in law enforcement out there. In fact, probably the most of them, but as we all know, you know, few in the barrel spoil the whole bunch.
They use right, they cover up for each other. I just want to say.
Oh yeah.
I give you a lot of respect for even stepping up to these people and trying to.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Fight the good
you know,
fight.
They've threatened me with contempt. I told them, bring it on. Let's have a contempt trial. I said, I'm going to haul in that crooked judge and see what he has to say.
All right. Air them out.
Thank you for blessing our channels, and thank you for blessing the people of the United States of America, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. So glad we met today, man. I come from out of town. I come from Bakersfield. We came to give him support. He has a channel here. His rights have been violated. This guy just flew in from New Jersey yesterday.
Thank you, guys.
Picked him up at the airport.
Yeah.
We have channels. We all support each other. People, Americans are supporting each other from sea to shining sea, reporting public officials, asking questions, dude. I'm not that smart, but we need people like you to come in behind us. We'll hold the door open. And you guys come in, you guys ask the tough questions, man.
Thank you for what you're doing. You seem pretty smart to me, and I really commend you guys for taking a stand. Because as Americans, that's what we need to do. All right, buddy.
Thanks. Take it easy.
Reach out to us on our channels, let us know you're there.
Yeah.
Give us advice, man. Give us advice. We need it.
How do I find those channels?
Susan has it. The woman that walked out, she has our channels.
Okay, great. Thank you.
And mine, you can easily find it. My channel is Sacramento Transparency. I've driven been transparency. I'm from the San Joaquin Valley, the biggest valley.
Thank you,
If
Mr.
you type in
Evans.
San Joaquin, you'll find me, man.
I'm gonna get out of here. You got it?
Got it, yeah,
My
thanks.
new friend, man.
All of you gather around.
My new friend. Our new friend.
New friend.
The First Amendment.
Badass attorney.
Hell yeah, the First Amendment.
Hang on. Okay, I'm in Sacramento with Pat Evans outside the Sacramento courthouse where he has sued the CJP in a taxpayer lawsuit. And I'm with
San Joaquin Valley Transparency.
Wolfie Glalie, Accountability Inspector.
Into film.
Tulare County Cop Watch. It's case 182.
And Lil Baby.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hey guys, this is America's Heroes right here. Okay?
Well, point that at yourself, too.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you guys, man. America appreciates you, man.
Hey, y'all, we gotta make one last stop to the Superior Courthouse, right?
Let's go, let's do it. Yeah.